Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be doing another unboxing, my second one of the day. I opened that Seafoam mini bug out earlier today, and this package came soon after I had already left the house and been out all day. It comes 30 minutes after I leave. So of course that happened, so now I have to do the unboxing now, but that's alright. And I'm going to open this box up. I'm going to use my Paramilitary 3, and that's an indication of how this video is going to go. And I will open this up and y'all will see what is in this box. If I can figure out how Smoky Mountain closes their box. I'll get it open. Here it is. Typical unboxing, boring stuff, making sure y'all don't see any personal stuff. Alright, so here is the knife, sorta. This is a Spyderco, clearly, and it's been one I've been wanting for a while. I got it from Smoky Mountain, like I said earlier. This is just their standard, their Spyderco packaging. I've done a couple other Spydercos. But here is the knife. C41 PBN 15V5. So this is a native 5 in the brown FRN with the 15V blade steel. Let's just open this up and check this knife out. Here it is. Here is the Spyderco paper. Let's read this. The knife in this box has a high carbon, high performance blade and components that are not rust resistant. It requires proper and diligent maintenance to keep it corrosion free. Whether you use this knife or not, it should be protected from exposure to moisture, skin oils, and acidic fluids, citrus fruit, etc. Clean and wipe the entire blade surface regularly and with a light coat of oil, silicone, or similar high quality protective lubricant. Spyderco is not responsible for the development of corrosion or pitting on a high carbon blade or component. So that's neat. And then this is also interesting. And then here's their warranty information and their sticker they put in all their boxes. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I know y'all don't care, but I am interested. Congratulations on your purchase of a limited edition Spyderco Sprint Run knife featuring Crucible Industries CPM 15V blade steel. A Sprint is a special production run of a knife not found in our regular product line. It may be a distinctive version of a current model or a special expression of a discontinued design. But either way, every Sprint run is unique, one-time only event. Once it's sold out, it will not be produced again in that exact form. And then this is telling the information about 15V. I'll unfold this and let y'all you can pause and read on 15V. I'll read this later because I am actually pretty intrigued. There you can see the 14.5% vanadium, so that's super high in vanadium, which gives this blade steel incredible edge retention. High carbon, 3.4% carbon, that's what's kind of going to make it rust if it's, and yeah, high carbon, low chromium does make this susceptible to corrosion. To please maintain your knife properly is what it says. So y'all can read that, but most of y'all are here for the knife anyways. So let's open up this 15V knife. It does come with a moisture packet. I'll leave it in that bag. Here is the 15V Native 5. And it's kind of smaller than I was expecting. I knew it was going to be a smaller size knife, but I do really like this already, just looking at it. Let's open this blade up. So it has a pretty decent pull. There you can see, of course, their Spidey hole and their bug with Spyderco CPM 15V. Let's open this up. It is a lock back style knife. Here is the 3-hole with their kind of their standard clip with the spider on the clip itself. Let's look at this blade. Golden, Colorado. This is a USA made knife. And I think this is called Big Brown Bear. I don't know that exactly, and I don't really know exactly what it means. I think it might mean it's a collab. So Spyderco would have collabed with Big Brown Bear to put the Brown FRN scales and maybe put the 15V blade on the Native 5, plus a bunch of other knives in their lineup. So this is their leaf blade shape as well, with the finger choil and some jimping on the back. It has a very flush back spring, kind of a lock right here. A lot of their lock backs actually have a divot here, but this one is just straight across. Ambidextrous, you can flip the pocket clip for left hand or right hand carry, or you can do it tip up or tip down. This one is going to be tip up, which is what I prefer, but you can do it tip down as well. Let's get a feel of how this feels in the hand. Super ergonomic if you put your finger on that choil or if you grab it like this. Definitely is more comfortable holding it like this. It's not a huge knife by no means, but it's not a small one either. So you can see it fills up my hands pretty nicely. Smaller size hands, it does fill it up pretty well. Just a very nice feeling knife, honestly. Very excited to have this knife. It's been one that I've been looking into. They have a G10 version of these as well that are about $70 more than this one. This one was $170 after tax. It was like $158 something. $158 and some change on the base price. Let's check out this blade grind. Spyderco always does a phenomenal job with their blade grind. I think there's a little bit of oil on the edge where you can see how nice and how exact their edges are. Super nice blade grind on this knife. And apparently 15V should come very sharp. Let me see if I have a piece of paper. I can just do a paper test real quick, because I can imagine it will be rather sharp. I'll open up this Spyderco paper, which of course they put the sticker in here and they fold it over on top of the sticker. That's kind of annoying. But I will cut. They always put these like ads or something in their paper. I don't know what it is, but let's try. This is 2 pieces of paper together, so very sharp out of the box. Of course, Spydercos are known for their factory edges. So just incredible edge on this knife. Super ergonomic. You can grab it right here and choke up on it and just slice and slice and slice. There is a little bit of a burr I'm catching, but not much of one. You can just see how razor sharp this knife is. Let me move all this out of the way, sorry. So, very nice knife. Got a little bit of gunk on it. But being a 15V, I got to take care of this blade. This probably won't be a heavy user, of course, because it is just a, it'll be a nice knife just to have on me. I do want to swap the clip for the Lynch Northwest. There's one that I've seen, and I know my friend over at Sanctified Leather, he has the same clip that I've been looking at, and his looks sweet. So I definitely want to see if I can get that Lynch Northwest clip and swap them out. And I did want to compare these next to the PM3. I know they're pretty similar. So the Native 5 is going to be a little shorter in handle length. Hold on, y'all can't see. Trying to see if I can do this the best way possible. So this is handle to handle. You can see the PM3 is substantially longer. Not that much longer, but it is kind of bigger. But the cutting edge is a little bit longer on the PM3 as well. Bigger blade also. This one has a flat grind, and I don't know exactly what you'd call this grind, but I don't think it's exactly a flat grind. It might be. I think it is a flat grind, but it does have some swedging up here on the ridge of the knife. And it's just a very nice knife. I like the brown G10. It's just very simplistic, but it gets the point across. Kind of blends in with my matte. So, very similar in size, of course. Handle-wise, this is what the PM3 looks like in my medium-sized hands, and then that's what it looks like choking up on that choil right here. And then let's show what this looks like. So, handle-wise, they are very similar. The Native 5 is going to be a little smaller, handle-wise and blade length-wise, but they do have similar ergos. This one feels better in my hand just because I feel like I have a better grip on it compared to this one, which you do have a good grip, but your finger's very close to that to the edge of the blade, while this choil is a lot more prominent and you don't feel as close to the blade. So I do like that better. I want to see the action on this back lock. So just very smooth. This isn't a knife where you could spider flick it. It's just too taut compared to this one where it has the compression lock and it's just it loosens up very well. I say that, and I can't do it. There it is. So this one's very easy to spider flick. It just loosens up a lot over the time. But with this back lock, it always has this constant pressure with this spine onto the to the blade. So it has a very not good pull. It's not super difficult by no means. And you do have to close it with you can close it with one hand. It's just it'll just take some getting used to. It actually does have a little bit of snap because of the back spring or back lock putting tension on the blade. So I am very glad to have this knife. I don't know. It's just a nice knife. I really do like it. Screwed together construction, you can see 1, 2, 3 screws, and then this is a pin which would pin through this back lock, which would have a pivot. I know it's dark in there and you can't really see, but I'm trying to look. You can't really see down in there very well to see where that pin would go through, but there is a pin. And this is also a lot slimmer than the Paramilitary 3 because of this. This blade shape is kind of prominent, has a pretty big bulge, while this one is very slender, as you can see. And both of these are the lightweight handles. I didn't weigh this just because this is my unboxing. I'll put all the information in the description below. But FRN handles makes it very light compared to the G10 version, which I would imagine would be just a few ounces heavier. And then this actually has a normal clip, while most FRN handles have just wire clip. And then I'll pull out my Manix 2 as well. And it has the wire clip. This one's not a deep carry though. And then I'll go ahead and compare the Manix 2 to the Native 5 as well. The Manix 2 is a really big knife, for me at least. And it doesn't even fill up the whole frame just because it is much bigger. Kind of the same blade shape too. Of course, the Manix 2 is going to have a lot bigger cutting edge as well. So, I was glad to get this knife today. It came pretty quick, and I'm glad I was able to get this review out as well. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Leave any thoughts and comments down below. And I'll go on my way and enjoy this 15V. Super great steel. Super high edge retention. Look up 15V if y'all are interested in it. It's really interesting how it's made. And it blows, like, people popularized Magna Cut because it's kind of like it does everything you need. But 15V blows Magna Cut out of the water with edge retention. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Y'all have a great night. Goodbye.